Hey there, folks. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. Nice to be back on new 5779. Happy Rosh Hashanah. Shana Tova to everyone. Thank you for joining us now for Parsha and wine pairing as we kick off a new year and still doing the Torah. And don't forget to use the code Parsha7 for 7% off on all our Parsha wines. And David.
Hey, Jared.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm
It's a new year.
Yeah, feeling fresh. I hope everyone else is doing well too. Let us know if you tried some new nice wines or some new fruits, good stuff. Let us know how the Rosh Hashanah cases have been. And so, anyway, do we have anything special coming up you want to talk about?
There's always lots of stuff going on. If you guys are following us on Instagram, you'll see some of the samples that came in. We didn't have a chance to try them yet, but I managed to get Ari some samples, and I see him watching, so hopefully he'll get to trying them. And we're hoping that Joshua London will stop in sometime next week, and we'll try them here in DC with Josh. And then we're going to decide which ones we want to bring in. I also have maybe a little bit later we'll jump back on Facebook, and we even got some more samples, so we can try that. But always new wines coming. Check out the new wines that we already have that we just got in over the last few weeks. Always bringing in the best stuff to offer to everyone, and to give you more options for your partial wine pairing selections.
Okay, great, folks. Well, if you guys will allow, I want to talk about the Parsha a little bit.
Yeah, what's this week's Parsha?
This week's Parsha is Vayelech. That means to go. And so the beginning of the Parsha, Moses is about to die. He tells people he's 120 years old and that Joshua will succeed him, and that the Jews are going to go into the Promised Land finally after all this time, and that they're going to come to possess the land. And then also very special thing, that very special mitzvah in this Parsha is the Hakel, cycle of every 7 years, which I think, did we just have it recently? Like the last year or so?
Hold on. I have to start calculating it in my head to remember the last time I remember a Hakel.
So let me explain it. The Hakel, folks, is in this week's Parsha, the commandment for every single member of the children of Israel, every man, woman, child, everyone, Levite, everyone from every tribe, every convert, everyone to come and read the Torah out loud. Certain verses, at least, of the Torah as a community, and to learn to study them. And God reiterates, and the word Israel is actually used about 15 times, which obviously you're going to hear the word Israel a lot because, that's a focal point, but it's used a lot in this Parsha. So I think the big thing is about the covenant, which starts with Shema Yisrael for the Hakel. That's really what makes the chosen people, as it were, as the Jews are called.
And to answer your question, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 76 was the last Hakel year, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
If I calculated incorrectly.
Because I remember as recently.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a temple now, so but people will still gather. There's communal gatherings, to encourage Torah study and observing the commandments.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, that along with just the reiteration on chosenness and the connecting with the Torah. And then also the first Hakel would have been where the first Mishkan was, which would have been in the Judean hills around Shiloh, kind of around there, because Shiloh was the place where the first Mishkan was.
If you say so.
And so, actually, the Tosefet talks about how Shiloh is very important for this Parsha also, which we love Shiloh, the winery.
That's right.
But makes a lot of connections with that, and with Mashiach, and with the Sukkot coming up, which the Hakel is always right around Sukkot, and we have Sukkot coming up. Well, first we have the big Yom Kippur coming up. So anyways, folks, I've chosen the Chosen Barrel Cabernet, which is very dear to us. Do you want to explain why, David? This is such a special wine
this
for us?
this is actually part of a really cool project. For those of you following on Instagram, this past summer I was in Israel visiting all the wineries. One of the things I do there is look out for wine that's not already here in the U.S. and try to pick some of that up, either bringing it in under the winery label, or sometimes it's a winery that may already be here or may have already some other arrangements, and they may have some barrels that we can try and perhaps bottle it for ourselves and put our own label on it, and that's the Chosen Barrel series. So we go around, we try some things, we're like, really like that, we really think our customers will like that, and we take the production of the barrel, a few barrels, and we bottle it, and we put our label on it. So we've been able to find some Cab as part of the series. Malbec and Syrah are the other two wines in the series, and that's the Chosen Barrel Reserve Cab. That's how it comes about. And this one also was sourced. This particular one was sourced pretty close to Shiloh, where the Mishkan was. So it's also the geographics of it ties into what you're saying.
Yeah. So anyways, this is a very special wine for us because this is our company label at Kosherwine.com. So I'm really happy we're able to get this in before we get to the end of the Torah cycle. So let's give this a try, and then we'll talk about how it's tasting, how it's drinking. I believe, has this been, if you go on our website, it's gotten rave reviews.
It's great value. That's one of the things we're able to do by sourcing it ourselves and, not having anyone else have to import it or do any of that stuff. We're able to, cut down on the price and our costs and pass along the savings. This is definitely a high quality wine, and it's priced in the mid 30s. Mid to upper 30s, but it's a wine, like I said last week. This would be well over $40 if it went through the traditional channels.
Okay, all right, let's give it a whirl.
All right, now let's put it through some other traditional channels.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
We have a lot to be proud of with this. This is an excellent wine. This is a classic Israeli Cab, but I think it's also got its own character. And this is aged in French oak for 20 months, by the way, so you get a decent amount of oak. Nice characterization, nice structure with the tannins and the acidity, and then lots of fruit flavors. It's a lasting finish too on this. This is a wine to pair with any meat dish, anything. This is a food-friendly one. Steak, yeah. Or brisket, which is my Rosh Hashanah favorite. So this is a food-friendly wine. Please try to pair this with something good when you drink it. And don't forget to enjoy it with people, too.
Exactly, with the chosen people.
Yep.
Or any other people of your choosing.
Exactly. If anyone has any comments on the Chosen Barrel, we also have a couple others. We have the Malbec, which I think we said last week we were going to do Malbec, but kind of ran short on it. But we still have plenty of Malbec back in our warehouses. So Malbec and Syrah also a part of this line, and those are also
both also fantastic. They really came out nicely. So overall, great product line. Great value. Ari loves these wines, right, Ari? We'll see what he says about it. Yeah, must try. All right, that's Parshas Vayelech. Next week.
So next week is going to be Parshat Hazinu, which is the bottle I've chosen. Do I have it here?
I think we left it in the other room. No.
You want me to run and go get it?
No, we can just tell people.
Okay,
about
I'll just tell folks. Okay, so folks, next week for Hazinu, we're going to be drinking the Nevo Red Blend. That's Nevo, Nevo. You can go on our site and see it. That's also going to be priced at 7% off. You place it this week so we can drink it next week. So Nevo Red Blend, and Nevo also makes a bunch of other wines. But Nevo Red Blend next week for Parshat Hazinu.
Awesome.
And anything else? Yom Kippur is coming up, so I hope everyone has a Gemar Chatim Latova and inscripted in the Book of Life for a great, excellent year full of blessings and prosperity.
And an easy fast.
And an easy fast, too.
All right.
Okay, folks, without further ado.
Yeah, live from Kosherwine.com is Evan and Jared wishing you a good Shabbos and an easy fast, and looking forward to seeing you on the other side next Friday.
All right, take care.